Welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to be making a shrimp pasta with the spicy sun-dried tomato cream sauce. This is like Alfredo on 1000. But first, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and ring that notification bell so you're notified each week when I drop these videos. Let's get started. First, make sure you have some water going and go ahead and get that boiling. I'm using Gigli pasta because I love the curled tips, but you can use whatever you have. This is just one of my favorite pastas because it holds sauce so well. Next, we're going to go ahead and heat up our cast iron skillet, add some oil there, and give that a whirl once that starts heating up. This is actually my newest cast iron skillet, and I'm still trying to think of a name for it. As y'all know, I name all of my cast irons like they're my kids. So if y'all have any name ideas, let me know in the comments below. Alright y'all, so next we're going to go in with a high quality butter here. I use Kerrygold butter just because that's my favorite. And then we're going to go ahead and add our shrimp. Now these are Argentinian shrimp, so they already have that reddish pink color, but they're actually not cooked. So typically when you see shrimp of this color, you think they're cooked already, but these actually aren't. But they taste very good, so they're perfect for this pasta and any shrimp dish that you're doing really. Now, I actually found these from Trader Joe's, but you don't have to use red Argentinian shrimp. You can use whatever you have or whatever you're used to using. Now we're going to go ahead and start building our flavor. First, I'm going to go in with some lemon pepper seasoning. I go heavy on this because I love lemon pepper seasoning on everything. And then you're going to see me going in with some garlic here, and then a bit of salt and pepper. For the pepper, I always like freshly ground, and the salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt. As always, I'll have the ingredients listed below in the description, so feel free to check that out as well. I'm just going to let that cook for a little bit and then go ahead and flip my shrimp over to get them cooked on both sides. Shrimp never take really long to cook at all, so just a couple of minutes on each side in this butter sauce and they'll be good to go. You never want to overcook your shrimp, so as you see them curl up, they'll be approaching doneness. And then here I'm just going to go ahead and add in some fresh parsley here for a bit of flavor and a pop of color as usual. And then I'm going to hit it with some lemon juice because lemon juice always goes good in these butter sauces. Now that those are just about ready, you can go ahead and remove those from the heat and set them aside. And then your pasta should be almost ready as well. So go ahead and take the pasta and slam it against the wall like you see me doing here. Anybody else check their pasta that way or just me? Now that you've confirmed that your pasta is done, go ahead and drain it and save a cup of that pasta water because we're going to use that later. Alright, now let's get to making our cream sauce, the star of the show. First we're going to go in with a little olive oil, and then we're going to hit it with the special ingredient here, chili onion crunch. Now I get this from Trader Joe's, but you can use another type of chili oil if you want, but I love this stuff. I put it on everything. Next up, I'm going in with about a tablespoon or so of garlic. I use minced garlic here, but use what you got. And then some onion powder. I have my skillet on low heat to not burn any of this as I'm adding it. So keep that in mind because you don't want to burn your seasoning. Then I went in with some black garlic, which is also amazing. If you haven't tried black garlic before, I highly recommend it. And then a couple of spoonfuls here of sun-dried tomatoes. Once all of your seasonings are added, go ahead and give those a mix together. You'll see the heat starting to get a bit higher, so go ahead and make sure you give those mixed so your garlic especially doesn't burn. And then we're going to go in and start adding our cream. I'm using heavy cream here. I didn't measure here, but I just kind of eyeballed it, and you can kind of adjust this as you go. You'll see me giving it a stir here. And then in a bit, I'm going to actually add a bit more heavy cream because I decided I wanted more sauce. So if you like your pasta saucy, go in with a bit more heavy cream like I did here. And then you can also taste as you go. The pasta water comes in handy here to add that flavor also into the cream sauce. This is important. So make sure you do save that pasta water and use it here. Doesn't take much, just a splash or two of it. Alright y'all, now go ahead and let that cook down a bit. Man, that flavor is going to be bomb, I'm telling y'all. And then we're going to come in with some, and I'm going to go Italian here, parmigiano reggiano. I had to look that up, y'all, no lie. But I'm gonna add a couple of pinches of parmesan here. I like cheese. I like this flavor that it gives, so I do a couple of sprinkles here, but you can definitely add it to your taste. It's funny because I actually saw this recipe on Tik Tok originally and decided to make it, and I've been making it ever since. So here we're gonna go ahead and add in some parsley, of course, and then give that a quick stir and let that cook down a bit on medium heat, not too high here. And then we're gonna go and add our shrimp. I'm gonna add most of the shrimp in here, and also some of the sauce you'll see me putting in here from the shrimp, some of that butter sauce that we created. Then I'm gonna save a few just to add on top for later for presentation purposes. Now go ahead and give your shrimp a stir in that sauce here. Chicken also goes really well in here if you want. And then I'm going to add in my Gigli pasta. Now, as I said earlier, I like Gigli because of the curly tips, as you can see here, and it has an open center so sauce can get all up through there. But you can use whatever pasta that you have on hand. This is just one of my favorites. Go ahead and give that all a good mix. And you can see I could have actually used a bit more sauce here, but the flavor is bomb, so I was perfectly fine with it. And we're pretty much done here. Now, just for presentation purposes, gonna hit it with some more parsley here, and then of course I always like to top it off with a bit more lemon here. So just gonna squeeze a fresh lemon, half of a fresh lemon I should say, and then we are done. To finish it, I'm going to hit it with a bit more of the parmigiano reggiano, and then it's ready to eat. I could literally dig in right now and eat this straight out of the skillet, but I'm gonna hold off to get these photos first. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It's really easy to make. I tried to break it down as easy as possible, so if you do make it, make sure to tag me on social media at Black Guys Cook. Thank you all, as always, for watching, and thank you for the support. Hope you enjoyed. As I dig in here and stuff my face, I'm going to make sure I show you guys exactly what I use in this recipe.